everyone. Hello, hello. So I can see that have uh, 10 viewers already on our live. Thank you very much for participating in this. And let me know you are here. If you hear me clearly, please type 1. If you see me clearly, please type 2. Hi, Emmanuel. On this week recap, we're gonna have a very interesting part. We will meet our COO for a mini AMA, and we can also hear the best playing tactics from Michael Laura. I guess this name is no any strain to you guys. So drag your friends here, invite other people so that we can have very crowded live session and discuss a lot of interesting things. Hi, Ditchant. Hi, Linus. Sky Theseus. Thank you. Hi, Michael. Hi, Broken. Please let me know which country are you guys all from. I know that the community of BCM Hunt is so internationalized. We have probably Vietnamese, the crowded one, but many other countries. So type in your country so that I can know where you're from in this live session. Hi, Tom. Thank you. All right, so I guess that it's already 3 p.m. 3 minutes, so I will let you guys wait any longer. Let's kick off our live session today. Yeah, first of all, Happy New Year, Happy New Year to all of you, our beloved blockchain defenders community. I think Vietnam is the earliest country to have 2021 knocking on our door, and then other country, and today is already the second day of New Year. And I guess many are still grinding on BCM hunts. But let's pause for a minute to go to my live section so that we can know what is going on in the next week. Many events that you can participate to earn reward and to know more sharing about the very good players, alright? Hi, Los Pirata from Brazil. Thank you. Hi, Emma. Hi, Emma. Alright, let me show you my screen. Things first. Ta-da! So yes, in front of your eyes now is probably a pretty important event for next week to the end of January. It's called Testnet V3 Video Competition. So what would we do in this one? So this is an event so that you are encouraged to play and screen recording your plays. Uh, and it's very easy to participate in this event to win a Genesis Gemar. What do you need to do? You get a referral link from bcmhunt.com. You record a 5 minutes video that you playing TechNet V3, and then you post on your social media channel with that referral link. Okay, and the requirement is only view of minimum 500. Okay, and the channel you can post in is YouTube and Facebook. And then we will select the top three reviewers with the best quality content, the most view, and engagement are the winners. And this competition is first applied for Vietnam, so we need to see how it goes to test the data, and then we will roll out to other country. So Vietnamese community, pay attention to this testnet v3 video competition. All right. The next two events are also very big prize. You will see this officialized on our channel tomorrow. The first one is Monster Hunt. Oh, notice that all these are dedicated for our TechNest V3, right? Also, the Monster Hunt, you will have the price of 10 GMR and 50 portion of 10 BCMC. So how to play? You just hunt monster, right? You play the testnet, you catch as many monster as you can, and then each monster card earn you an entry. And the more entry, the higher chance of winning. And we will do this by lottery. It will take place by the end of the event to select a lucky of 60 winners. And this is the step 4. Just post your favorite monster card in Discord channel. All of this information would be posted together with a banner officially tomorrow. The second event I want you to know about is a New Year meme contest with a reward of 800 BCMC. That's huge, right? So the step 1, you produce a meme. Could be image or GIF about blockchain monster hunt. The topic could be about the milestone in 2021, the metaverse or the TechNet V3. And step 2, you post the meme on TechNet V3 meme content channel. And then you post together with your wallet address, right? And you tag us, you tag BCM Hunt, and then the 10 best meme will be selected by daily to win a 10 BCMC. So a whole of 800 BCMC would be dedicated for just meme fun creating here. So play and create a unique and interesting meme to win this one. Yeah, so that is the 3 events that you will see rolling out on next week. The video competition for Vietnam community first, and then Monster Hunt and New Year meme contest. Okay, let me see if there any question right now. Okay. Oh, the sound is not clear. Can you hear me clear? I will put this on to make sure you hear me clear. Is this better? Okay, great. The next part, we will have a short interview with Michael 95. I guess it's a pretty famous name in our community. He has been among, the best players, the top players through many events, and today he would be here with us today to talk about how he has such a great result and to share his experience with us. I will call him in a minute. Okay, okay. Just type in any question you want to have for the AMA session later, okay? And we will collect it and try to answer. Thank you. I should have put this on from the beginning. All right. We will call Michael now. Hello, Michael.
Hi. Hi, can you hear me good? Thank you. Thank you again for accepting my invitation to be on the live session today. Uh, what time is it at your and 11:10 p.m. I see. Oops, I guess something. Okay, just mm, one moment. I would. So the first question, please introduce yourself to our community, your name, yeah, everything you want to say, and how long have you been with BCM Hunt as well as other NFT game? Mm-hmm. Great. All right. And you have been among the top winners through many events. This means that you have committed a significant amount of time, right? So can you share what in BCM Hun that make you like the game and stay with it? Because I know that there's a hundreds, thousands of NFT game out there, right? Oh, I see. Okay. Mm, I see. Interesting. Uh, And so you know that we have just updated our sentence V3, right? And it's been on air for like I think 3 days now. What quite a lot of change, important change. And can you share which you like, which you don't like, and why? Mm, mm.
what I don't like the most is that when I was encountered is that the problem with the rare monsters or the epic monster and so called so on.
Mm,
Okay, for example, like when I'm in during in V2, okay, when I encounter a rare monster, like wow, it's a rare monster. Come and call in my friend, like Andrew or Jerry, because we are like we are a group of friends, and hey, this rare monster is on this location. That's getting like very. But however, in this retreat, I feel like rare or epic monster doesn't make a huge difference because if rare monster and uncommon or common monster have the same meta points, the rewards are the same. So I think it's a major disappointment from there. But other things from V3, I think it's okay. As well
mm,
as the meta point restriction. This is a good idea which restricts the players from abusing level difference.
mm, I see.
Yeah,
So, I agree with you, but please be noted that it's a testnet, and as a data scientist, you know that the purpose of testnet is to collect data and to create the most mature version for the mainnet to launch flawlessly.
yeah,
So, on the thing that you are experiencing
yeah.
now that is not so not so good or satisfying, please be
Mm.
know that we all hear it and we note it down
Yeah,
and
I
we are
believe that
improving it
that
every day.
development will take on.
Yeah, yeah. So I
I
think,
have high hopes on that.
and
I believe on that.
we would base on the data to see if that
Mm.
feedback from the players is reasonable. We will definitely make a better change for the next version to be a more mature
Sure,
one,
sure.
right? Uh,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
also one more point that people are saying that the
Mm.
reward in general is a bit low. The ROI may not
Or
worth.
you mean
So
our ROI?
yeah, so from the perspective of gamers, also traders and investors, do you agree with the opinions, or what is your case?
Okay. For my case, I think that if you are an investor and you have this mindset of fast in, fast out, BCMC is not this kind of game for you to fast in, fast out.
Mm,
BCMC is for all of the open tests I already encountered. I feel that BCM is a game that you grow with it. You have to have spend time with it to grow with your monster, to grow with the environment. Yes, I agree that the ROI is extremely low at the beginning stage of everything because every monster start with zero.
mm,
Then when the game progress, that your levels increase and so on and so forth, um, you can get to approach higher rewards monster. Okay, for example, for my current situation, okay, when I was at level one or so called below level 10, you can only earn around below 10 energy, which convert to 0.005 BCMC per battle. Then after, okay, I can see around 2 or 3 days of grinding, I get my monster up to level 30 or something. That my battle point really reach like 100 something. Then when I have encountered the monster, I managed to battle monster with higher battle point, which return with higher rewards as well. Now for my highest monster, I can get around 0.15, which is equivalent to 150 BCMC per battle, which is you can see the huge difference of like
mm.
30 times bigger than this from the first level one. Okay, for my opinion, you need to look ahead from the first day you start because Rome doesn't build in a day. You need to grow with it.
I really
You
like
need to
your
grow up.
last sentence, like Rome doesn't build in a day. I totally agree with you. Yeah, and yes, BCM Hunt is not a fast in, fast out project at all. We have a company with a multi-chain, cross-chain infrastructure behind BCM Hunt. So BCM Hunt is just a pioneering cross-chain game, but behind that we are building cross-chain infrastructure to run out all the games that have the same mind with us. So it's a long-term vision, and if a project that can have
Okay.
people making so much money so fast, then it's not healthy and not sustainable at all. And as you can see,
Yeah,
even
totally
from
agree.
testnet, yeah, when you start reading and stay with it and be patient, the result is already different. Yeah. So yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
that our other players would have a better perspective in this NFT, long journey with BCM Hunt. One more question. So I saw your damage
okay, yes, please.
calculation sheet. I will show you
Oh,
guys.
okay.
It's a great tool. Like when I play and I see a monster and I just like very intuitionally deciding
Mm-hmm.
whether I battle or not. But then I see your sheets and then I know that okay, smart playing should be like this. You have to read the game very carefully. You have to think on how to make the best
Yeah, yeah,
decision. And the best thing is you share this with the
yes,
community and people can just, make very much better insight, informed, data-driven decision to make the best ROI.
yes,
So can
correct.
you talk a little bit more about
Yes,
this
yes.
and then other strategy that you would like to share with newbie beginners like me to have
Oh,
better, yeah, results?
okay, okay. This damage simulation, I was initially I was like doing for my V2 because V2 we have longer staying time of the monster, but V3 kind of short. But I believe the mainnet will be maybe be like V2 and like having 6 to 10 minutes of the staying time of the monster. So as you can see from the sheet that we already know that there's a fixed calculation of the damage deal, and including how many turns that the battle will take for, like 5 turns, that it will be very easy to count than an infinite battle situation. So from this sheet, I managed to calculate based on maybe how many special attack that opponents deal and how much probability that the opponent will deal the special attack. Then all of this data already stated in the kit book, and
Mm,
all of the players can refer to it. But I very sure that around 60 to 70% doesn't read through clear totally. And me as myself also didn't notice the damage calculation after like maybe the mid of V2. Yeah, maybe like but initially like okay, maybe my attack is higher than opponent's defense, and maybe okay I can deal more damage than that, but it not necessarily like that. Then this damage simulation Google Sheet can act as their teaching material or learning material that you can learn based on looking at the damage deal per turns and how the opponent deals to you and so far and so on, and how many odds that you can win and who
mm,
are the first hand and who are the second hand. Yeah,
mm, mm,
as you can see from your showing that okay, we have only 3.924% of winning against this opponent when we are weaker than him. Or
mm.
yeah. Mm.
I see.
And this is free for download. Yeah, no virus at all. Yeah.
Okay, great. And any other strategy you would like to,
Mm.
make a conclusion like for
Okay.
beginners to pay attention to?
Okay. Mm. Okay. I did observe the leaderboard from day to day. I believe that some people are struggling increasing their ROI or so far so on uh in this V3.
Mm,
Since the V3 is free, that we get 3,005 BCMC faucet initially, then I believe that we should fully utilize it as a gift lah, a gift.
mm-hmm,
Okay, me sincerely that my tier currently is only bronze, not silver or not platinum. Okay, I'm a bronze player in the current V3, but I managed to get in top five, which firstly I think that grinding monster up as fast as possible is the main strategy I'm playing so far and so on.
mm,
Then the next one is to like if you have the chance to get uncommon or rare monster, then I suggest you to do so because GS only can bring you up to a certain height, but uncommon or rare brings you furthermore. Yeah,
mm,
but first and foremost, level up first. Don't
mm,
hesitate paying your energy during the early stage because
mm,
even though you don't have the tier, you still manage to get back how much energy you, how much stamina you spend. Yeah, you need to look carefully into the base stamina and the difficulty of the monster, the tier discount or the chain discount. Every numbers matters. Yeah.
Mm, mm, yeah, I see. You
That's
know,
all for
like,
me.
yeah, I think players of NFC game have like two category. The one who are like you, very smart, very carefully with every decision, and be patient with it. And the one like me, like knew and heard that is attractive, that is good play to earn, and then shaman it, and then just play, and then just see, it's not that good, and then jump out. Then you know the one who stay and play smart is the one who earn eventually, right? And
Yes,
I
yes,
I agree
yes,
with you that level up, be patient, level up with your monster as fast as possible.
yes,
Yeah, at early stage is the first thing everyone should do.
yes.
Mm,
Yes, yes, yes. Because I look at the media says that the difficulty will increase as the BCMC mine increases. So take advantage of early stage. Don't hesitate to pay the energy you spend to replenish your stamina.
mm. Okay.
Mm.
All right. Yeah, I think
Okay, that's
that's
all
it.
from me.
Thank you very much for all of your sharing. And
Okay,
just
okay.
do you do anything for New Year in Malaysia? How is the COVID or lockdown there going on?
The COVID is currently is under control, and hopefully that we can like having face to face with with other hunters in Malaysia. Hopefully, we can have a meet in future. Not so long. Uh,
I see. All right. Thank you again, Michael. Is
Thank
your
you,
your real
Vicky.
name Michael
Yes.
too, or your name is something else?
Yeah, yeah. That the low is my surname. Yeah.
Ah, all right. Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so I guess that
Okay.
after
Thank
this
you.
interview, you would continue to grinding on your monster, and yeah, I wish you the
Uh,
best New Year holiday and a great time forward with
Thank you.
BCM Hunt. On behalf of the team, I want to say thank you to you as well as the rest
Thank you,
of community.
Vicky.
Yeah, and we won't disappoint you
Yeah.
in this
Okay.
January. Yeah, wait, stay tuned for the
Okay.
mainnet launch. Goodbye.
Yeah. Yep. Goodbye.
Okay, so that's Michael Law, one of our best players. I hope that his sharing would be helpful to you somehow. Yeah, so try to read very carefully on the materials of the game, know how decisions should be made under really well the game mechanisms, and make good decision. And be patient with it. The ROI might not be good at the early stage, but it would be very rewarding the more patiently you are with the project. Yeah, and the next part we will meet our COO for a mini AMA section. One moment. I In this session, please just type in your question in the comments part of YouTube, and we will try to pick it up and answer as much as possible, okay?
In this session, please just
Right, so this is Mr. Komle, our Chief Operation Officer. Thank you for being on air with us today.
Hi, Vicky. Great to be with you guys today.
How is it the new year in your place? You are in London at the moment, right?
Yeah, it's quite warm. Normally it snows, but this year, whole Europe, I think it's pretty warm. So not much going on, and because of COVID, there are some restrictions still for
Okay.
people going out. There's no um, like fireworks on large scale, but a
Mm,
lot of small like household they still do fireworks.
yeah, same here. Exactly the same in Netherlands. All right. I think I haven't seen any questions so far on our YouTube. So I think we will start with your part. What you want to rebrief or introduce or share with people about our project in the coming time. You can share first. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So we did receive a few questions from our community about the changes in testnet v3 and the reason behind those changes. So I'm gonna go through quite quickly this part about the changes, right? So um, the first major change is the implementation of the energy system that we add on. So previously in our game, we used to have the token, the main token, which is the BCMC and energy, and we use that for different purposes.
Mm,
But now we decided that our system will only have one kind of unit for all the users in the game. So that includes fees, teleport from one map to another, increasing catch power, which previously used to be using BCMC only,
mm,
and as well as topping up. So the reason why we make this change is so that there's this consistency of usage in the game, and it will be very easy for us to balance the game and adjust the difficulty or change the dynamics of the game to basically balance and keep the game like really easy to manage. So that's one thing that we use, that we change and implement. The second thing is the stamina system. So the stamina system basically is a system where you require some stamina for you to battle monsters. So every time you battle a monster, you lose some stamina. The reason for this is so that there's a limit to how much people can battle monsters and avoid inflation in the economy. Uh, if you hold higher VIP tier, right, you will be able to reduce the mana, less stamina cost. So basically, with higher VIP, you will be able to battle more within the same time frame. The third thing we implement that relates to the stamina system is the difficulty level. So difficulty level serves as kind of a balance to the reward system in the game. So let's say there are like so many people that goes into game at once. They mine a lot of token in the game. Then difficulty level will increase. This will increase the stamina cost, and uh, in in the same time frame, it will control the amount of rewards that I'm mined out of the game. So this is a very, we believe, a very effective way to control inflation and to ensure that the game will be sustainable in the long run.
Mm, agreed.
Yeah, if you have any questions regarding these changes, feel free to raise them out in the Discord channel. We have a dedicated testnet v3 channel for all users to give feedback. Um, and we listen to all this feedback. As you can see, from closed beta to testnet v1, testnet v2, testnet v3, we have made really big changes, and that's all thanks to the community feedback.
Mm, I see. I just see one question just right now from Ragu Ram. So you said the main plan is to be the pioneer of cross-chain gaming through Ambrose chain. Is BCM100 a proof of concept of this plan? And will there be a new token release for Ambrose?
Right now, we have no such plans yet. The reason why we developed Ambros is to optimize for gaming. So as you can see, whenever you make a transaction, whether you play on any chain, you incur a transaction fee, right? So with our own chain, we can optimize for that fee, so that we can save like transaction fees for players essentially. Also, Embrace Chain allows us to kind of optimize other aspects of gaming
Mm,
because, as you can see, like playing games on chain will require a lot of like computing resources, right? So basically, with our own chain, we can optimize that part and make it like really good. Yeah. Regarding our plans for Ambros, I think we will still launch the chain like this year. That's our plan. But this plan requires a lot of testing and also optimization. Right? It's not simple to make change. So right now our plan is still to onboard a lot of other new chains because we can easily integrate those fully developed chains and like chains that have a lot of user base. And at the same time, we will develop our own chain and make it the best it can be when we launch it.
I see. I hope that his answer meets your expectation, Raghu. If you have if you need any more clarification, you can just contact us via our official Telegram or Discord channel. Okay.
Yeah, thanks for your question because I think that's amazing question because our game is an NFT game, right? But at our core, we are infrastructure project, and we put a lot of resources in developing infrastructure for the long term of the project. And that includes like developing our own chain and other things, as you can see.
Okay. I haven't seen any more question. I guess before someone saying here that they are still playing while listening to our channel. So I guess that the testnet V3 is a little bit addictive, so that they keep playing, and there's no more significant question raised at the moment, except for the low reward. But that's not a big problem because it's a testnet, and we all know that's not affecting fast our project, so it's not problem at all. Oh, I see another question from Nathan. Is it possible to bridge BCMC from a hardware wallet?
Well, right now that is not possible. I guess you want to do that for security reasons or um, for transaction reasons, but I think it's quite convenient now to do it from your hot wallet, right? So you can, yeah. So right now I don't think we have any such uses where you can bridge from your cold wallet. Yeah.
Just another question. Could you help explain more about different stamina consumption between VIP tiers? Something like 10% less between silver or gold? I don't
Yeah.
know.
So right now the general rule is we have reduced stamina 10-20% as you increase your VIP tier, but the numbers are still being finalized. So right now we are still basically finalizing the details.
Okay.
So watch out for upcoming like mainnet version where the numbers will be final.
All right.
But right now we are still learning from the data, and we try to optimize for like a best formula for that.
Any news for the timeline model as in testnet V1, because no update so far? The timeline.
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
They asked that is there any news on the timeline models like in the testnet V1?
Oh, you mean mainnet?
No, the no, not the top, like when you have a catching block and then battling block.
Oh, right now we don't have such plans yet. So yeah, we'll announce.
I think that is the old model that has already been converted to metaverse, and the mechanism is still the same. It's just that you don't see it anymore, right?
Oh, you mean the timeline, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because we receive a lot of feedback from players that the user experience is not as good in the timeline, and also it would be more easy for players to understand if it's built in a metaverse. However, the how the monsters are created from the different blocks and from different chains is still the same. So it's only the visual and the user experience aspect of that is changed. And also, as you can see, metaverse is something a really hot topic recently. So try our best to put our resources to develop a metaverse that players can enjoy instead of having to scroll through a timeline. Yeah.
I see. Okay. Um, I have some other question here, but I just have to notice that you guys, this is just a mini AMA because I have some slot of New Year, and I think it would be good to invite our COO on the
Yeah.
live and rebrief again about the achievement of 2021. But if we keep checking in on the question, it would not be fair for other one because we didn't advertise this as an AMA section. So,
Yeah.
there would be major AMA coming very soon next week. So please save the
Yeah.
question, and we will collect all and make sure that all of this question will be answered for the next episode. All right?
Sure. Just the last thing I want to share. Actually, two things. So I received a lot of questions about our like our upcoming marketing plans for our game since we are like nearing the launch date of mainnet launch.
Mm.
So I just want to update the whole community about our plans. That we are still really actively doing a lot of plans to acquire new users, and those can fall into three main categories, right? So the first one is that we are trying to onboard new guilds. So we have today that share with you, like we have onboarded 5 big guilds. This will be our key strategy to acquire new users because as you can see, like when guilds come in and play a game, other players will also follow because they know that the game can is good or it can earn people's money. So that's why people come, big guilds come, and also new players will follow. And if you see that our game is the only game to launch with dedicated guild features from the start. So you can see like with guild feature, you can create a lot of accounts. Right now we are still finalizing the numbers, but one guild account, if you reach platinum and above, you can create a lot of sub accounts for your guild members. You can assign sessions, manage performance, and also conduct payouts to your sub account holders, right? So these features will be very attractive for guilds, and we hope that not only big guilds will onboard us, but also smaller guilds will follow, and through that we'll build a bigger and bigger community. Yeah, and the second thing, right, is we, as you just mentioned in the previous session, is that we will continue to do partnership with new chains. So you can see we have onboarded right now 6 chains. Some will be integrated in the mainnet, and some is already on testnet, but will take some time for us to implement in mainnet because of technical reasons. But rest assured that with the new chains being integrated, there'll be more and more partnership with them, which also means that either base from these chains will come to our game as well. And the last strategy I want to mention is that we will work more with our YouTubers and different community groups out there. So as you can see from the previous versions, we are still improving our games um, significantly in terms of user experience, visuals, gameplay, especially the game economics. That's the most important thing to ensure the game will last in the long term. And now that we are more or less ready, we are proactively reaching out to collaborate with YouTubers. And as you can see that running up to our mainnet launch, there will be more videos on the YouTube about the project, so more people will know about it. We also conduct more and more AMAs. Yeah, and we are a long-term project, so we always look for the long term, and I think now it's time for us to push more marketing as a lot of you guys wanted. I just want to share it through this video that it's something that we are actively seeking.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, I received some question about our upcoming plans in January. Yeah, so I just want to share a little bit on that if you're okay.
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So like our main initiative in January will be first, of course, the mainnet launch, right? So we will have a big market campaign on that. We will be soon launching a video trailer, which hopefully will be really attractive and will be shared widely to a bigger community outside of ours. Uh, Secondly, we'll have like NFT staking feature, which a lot of you have desired for a long time. It will be happening this month, probably at the end of the month when after midnight launch. And the third thing is we hopefully want to create more content for our game. So we want our game to become at least close to as successful as to Pokemon, how Pokemon is, right? And that is through creating more contents. For example, like we are creating, we'll be launching a storyline for a community, so players will understand what this game is all about. Right? It's not just about going in and catching monsters, but what's the deeper meaning behind why we developed this game. And the storyline will also make the game more interesting to players, because as you can see, a lot of people also play a game for its story, for its entertainment value, and we believe like through creating more content such as that will help to um, build players' interest in our game. Uh, the second thing related to content is the encyclopedia. So you can see it's live on our website, but we have not promoted widely. It will be something that a lot of NFT collectible people will like, or people who love Pokemon will like. It can be compared to like a Pokédex, where you try to collect as many monsters as possible and fill up your encyclopedia, and you can share that encyclopedia, your sort of Pokédex, to your other players. That's another thing where we have done and will be promoting soon. Yeah. So with that, I think I'll end that part, my part here. But if you have any questions, feel free to to raise your voice in our social media channels, especially Discord, where you have dedicated the channel for testnet v3, and we are actively looking for like feedback and suggestions to implement them in the next final version.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Gong, for your sharing today. We have some other question, but let's save it for the next AMA. And yeah, um, I agree with you that the storyline would make the game more lively because, of course, NFT is about investing and play to earn. But a lot of people like me really love the Pokemon Go concept, and they are in the game for the monster. I really love how many monsters are there, and some really look cute. And they look cute and they are powerful at the same time. So that is an entertainment factors in the game. So the idea of developing a storyline with it is absolutely a great idea, and it will keep the game to become more connected with the players. Okay, once again, thank you for being on air today. I wish you a great Happy New Year, and I see you soon on the next AMA session.
Great to be with you guys. Thank you, Vicky, for hosting this session. Hopefully, see you soon.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Okay, guys, so that is our, COO sharing about the project, what we have done, what is new coming up in the near future, and what we are working on at the moment. I know there is a lot of question right here already. I will try to see if there's anything I can answer for you right now. Yes, the guild system is equivalent to the scholarship program. Can we stake the NFT, and how much is the minimum investment? Yes, you can stake your monster when the mainnet is launched. The staking feature will go with the mainnet, and please join in our Discord. We will send you a full article on the detail on how to stake your monster in the Monster Council program. And the minimum investment, no, but you won't be able to use your monster using that 2 month period for any other game activity. And I also received a question about what would be the interest rate of the staking program. So you guys know that the mechanism there would not be a fixed interest rate because your reward on the staking will totally depend on the in-game revenue, on the in-game activity revenue, and also the rarity of your monster. And you can monitor that daily, claim your reward daily. It's just a fixed time of 2 months that you cannot withdraw your monster. Yeah, but there will not be a fixed rate. I hope that answered your question. We are having 24 person here. I want to show you this picture, and I'm not sure if we should have the quiz show today. If you want to have the quiz show, please drop me a number 3. Let's see on the chat. If many people want that quiz show, I will show it to you, present it to you. If not, we will move on. Okay? Oh, okay, one person. Thank you. I'm glad to see that someone still like my quiz show because it's really informative. You learn and you and remark on your memory many useful playing tactics. All right, and I guess I will have our quiz show. One moment, present to you. But before that, let me show you this picture. I love this picture. I love this one. But I'm gonna ask you a question. Okay, so you already see this monster, right? So this question is for the next live next week. So do you know what monster is this? Just comment your answer and comment a lucky number, and then next section we will come back and see who is the winner. All right. I love the design of this monster. You can look up in the encyclopedia if you want to, or make a guess. But my hint is that the monster is a signal of our vision to be the best in interoperability and scalability of cross-chain technology. So this monster has a great mission uh, apart from other monster. But what is it for? You can guess. All right, and now I think we will go to our quiz show. See. Have you seen my screen of the quiz show yet? I will pass the link. I will pass the link here for the quiz show on this one, and you can join. All right, that is a link for the quiz show. Is this a mythic legendary monster? I don't know. I will answer this on the next section, okay? And now I will present it for you to start joining. Can you already participate on the quiz show? Hello, David. Hello, Bacol. Hello, Skolov, Sisyphus, Black Zero, and Marosnak. Skate. 9 players already. Cool. Nivigon. Henry. Let's just wait for like 2 or 3 minutes and then we can start it. I would like to recap that the reward for the weekly quiz show would be 5 BCMC for the winners, for the top 10% of winners. Okay. Hi, Skylights. Hi, Lost Pirata. Okay, I think let's start for now. Hi, Andrew. Are you guys ready? Nathan will love the quiz. Thank you, Nathan. Question one of four started. The reward from staking your monster in Monster Council program would be defined by. This one can have multiple correct answer. Okay. I just repeated in the last section, so I hope you guys remember. So the first and the third answer is right. The revenue from all in-game activity and the rarity of your monster. I repeat, there would be no fixed interest rate. All right. Let's move to the next question. So we have Michael, Bako, and Black Zero now leading on the result board. Question number 2. How to know which monster would attack first in a battle? Well, that is very fast timing one, but we still have 8 correct and people here. Congratulations, you guys. So just to know, for this information on gameplay, the formula you need to know, you can read about it in our guide book. So still Michael, Bako, and Black Zero are the top 3. We should have 50% of the question to go now. What is the percentage of executing a special attack? 30%, 50%, or 70%? If you quickly look it up, I think you can still find the information, but still, the faster answer, the better. 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Wow, 17 people. Just 6 have wrong answer. Very good, guys. Yes, correct. We have 30% of executing special attack. So when you jump in a battle and you see your monster has, let's say, 6 special attack, and the other one maybe they have 0, but this doesn't mean that you can always use them because the chance to execute that only 30%. So it still has some lucky element there. Well, number 3 and number 4 are pretty close now. Let's see if there any change for the last question. Spirit element monster would be strong against fire and ice, light and dark, or earth or wind. Spirit element monster. Wow, you guys are really good. I would never remember this information. I have to look it up in the dictionary before I make this question. But there's 16 people So right, so you really play the game a lot. You're right. Spirit element monster would be very strong against the light and dark element. Let's come to the final score. So, congratulations to Michael. Not a surprising result, right? Michael and Black Zero and Bako. All right. Yeah. So that put an end to our weekly recap session this week. I hope that you enjoyed it. You enjoyed the game. You enjoyed the information shared by our COO, and you enjoyed the smart playing tactics from Michael, one of our best player. Uh, and I would like to say thank you to you for joining with me today. And please be know that a lot of exciting marketing activity has been going on. And on the next live session at Sunday 2 p.m. UTC, I will answer what monster that I just showed you before is for. What is special mission, and also on other exciting marketing campaign that we have ongoing now. Yeah. Happy New Year, and wish you all the best. Goodbye.